In this video, we're going to be discussing how to do a rate sheet for a payroll company. To start, go to the MyAflac website, log in using your username and password. On the top right-hand side, you'd go to where it says My Toolbox. Inside of My Toolbox, you should have an option with a drop-down menu where Smart Quote is one of the available options. If you don't have this as an option, click on the top right-hand search bar and type in Smart Quote. It'll pull up your best bet for you, which will be Smart Quote. You would then select here on the bottom right-hand side where it says Go to Web Smart Quote. This will actually open a new tab inside of your browser, which will give you the ability to build a rate sheet for whichever product, policies, and company that you want to offer it to. The first step is to actually choose Rate Sheet. If you leave it on Individual Quote, this will only allow you to build a quote for an individual, which you would need their age and their spouse's age and all of their particulars. So if you choose Rate Sheet, it'll allow you to build a broader rate sheet for the entire company. The next step is to choose the state that you're in. For this demonstration, we're going to leave it on Payroll. You would do an SIC request to determine what class the company is, A, B, C, D, or E. In order to do an SIC request, please view our other video on SIC requests. Let's say for this demonstration purposes that it's a Class C company, and we want to show a weekly rate. A lot of times you'll match this to their payroll cycle, but going into an appointment, if you don't know, we always suggest to use a weekly rate so that you can explain it in weekly terms. The next step is to choose the products that you want to offer or that you know you'll be talking about at your appointment. You would make these selections, and you'll see in the accident plan you have all different types of selections. The most common would be a level 2 accident plan or a level 1 accident plan, and you can choose more than one. For this demonstration though, I'm just going to choose a standard level 2 accident plan. Next, I would choose a cancer plan. For this demonstration, I'll use a cancer classic plan, maybe with the initial diagnosis rider. And let's say we are offering disability. Oftentimes disability can be the most confusing to offer because there's income evaluations there. Now if you don't know what the income is for the individuals at the company you'll be working for, you can put in your best guess. So if you want to start on the low end of $26,000, what it'll do is count up from there. And then you would choose the benefit periods that you want to show. Again, if you leave them all checked, it's going to be a very large and bulky rate sheet. So choose ones that you're comfortable with, maybe just one option of 6 months. For the units, if you choose 26,000, you would have to drop down to the 13 units or whatever the top amount it allows you. So if you can see here, if I do 28,000, it'll allow me to go to 14 units and so on. But if you do 26,000, you go to the top number of units that it allows, choose 6 months, and then your next option would be what type of elimination periods do you want to show. 0-7 would kind of be the top of the line for us. 7-7's common, 7-14's common, and you can show more than one option. After you've made your selections, so we've selected the accident plan, we've selected the disability plan, and a cancer plan, you would then choose Get Quotes. What this will do is actually generate the rate sheet for you. And if you wanted to personalize it a bit, you do have the option of typing the company's name at the top here. So if we're working with ABC Lumber, you would type in ABC Lumber, again hit Get Quotes, and it'll repopulate the report with ABC Lumber on top. The other options that you have, which are kind of neat, is that you can customize the view of this, so you can order this. If you know you're going to talk about disability and that's going to be the most important, you can put disability instead of being the third option there, you can make it number 1. And then you can put maybe the cancer plan second and the cancer plan second and the accident plan third if you'd like. So you see there in the different order, you would choose Custom View. It'll reorder the report for you so that now disability is shown first, then the cancer plan, and then the accident plan. The next step in this process is to allow you to print this rate sheet or email this rate sheet. You would actually need to export it to a PDF format. On the top right hand side here, you would choose PDF, and then you would click on Export. Again, you can see it opens another window for you with kind of a print preview option of what your rate sheet's going to look like. Here you'll realize whether it's on one page or more than one page, and if you need to make any adjustments, you can simply close this window, go back, make your adjustments. So let's say we only wanted to offer a 0-7 and a 7-7 option. And now if I hit Get Quotes, it'll again put them in that order for me, but now I only have those two options here. So I would re-choose PDF, Export, opens a tab for me, and now I have two options there. Maybe that looks cleaner to you or whatever the case may be, but you can go back and adjust this as much as you want. Once you're ready to print your document or save your document, depending on the computer you're using, you can either go to File, Save, or on the right hand side here you'll see what looks like a disk, and you can save this to your desktop and email it to somebody, or you can print it and use it inside of packets that you're using at a presentation or as a handout at the end of a presentation. I hope this helps when running your next rate sheet for a payroll company. Again, the most important things that you check are what the pay cycle is going to be. Generally speaking, we show in weekly, and that you've done a proper SIC request and know what the rate's going to be class-wise, whether it's A, B, C, D, or E. Again, to do an SIC request, please view the video, which will be a separate video on SIC requests. Hope this helps.